Good morning. This is Dr. Timothy Scott Beck here at LifePoint Medical. It is January the 18th of 2021, and I want to say good morning to you and let you know again, today we are open and we are running wide open, and in respect for Martin Luther King Day, we all decided that we would try to just help people out today and try to heal people. So now that is what we do every day, but today we're going to do it especially hard because it's a holiday. So thank you for listening. So let's talk about what's going on here. First of all, I want to bring up a service that we offer that is very valuable to this community. That's the Lipo-B shots. These is a Lipo-B shots are a Super B or whatever, and they have 4 different types of B vitamins and then 4 different types of amino acids. Now, there's some interesting things about these Lipo B12 shots is they do raise your B12 shot to very high levels. But I want to tell you something. Almost weekly, I find people who have low B12, okay, here in the office, and they come in with a myriad of different symptoms, and if they lead me to the road thinking that they might have a B12 deficiency, I check their B12 levels and then we treat from there on. But I'm still amazed at how many people end up with B12 deficiencies in our community, since we don't have a shortage of food or dietary issues. So it leads me to believe that B12 deficiencies are related not to just food, but other things in our society that might cause us to be deficient, like well, I know if you've had gastric bypass, that will make it more susceptible to B12 deficiency. And I wonder if you're taking a long-term PPI or stomach medicine, whether that inhibits your ability to absorb B12. I will tell you that most of the time when you have a B12 deficiency, it's an absorption issue. So oral supplementation is always been a challenge, and I'm not sure it works. So we do the B12 shots. Now, the feedback that I get from patients about these Lipo-B shots are that they give me energy, they reduce my satiety or hunger stuff, and it helps them sleep, different things like that. So we offer those here. They're $35 a shot. Insurance doesn't pay for these, okay? However, we do offer a special. If you want 4 of them, we do 4 for $100, and then you can come in as you want to get the Lipo-Bs, and you don't need an appointment. And you can just come in and ask for them, and if you'll just wait patiently, we'll get a nurse to administer the shot. I do generally recommend that people keep their B12 levels of greater than 1,000 because I know when it starts trending down that people can get signs and symptoms of B12 deficiency, and they get better when we replete their B12. Let's talk about COVID-19. We have 1,248 cases. That's significantly up from Friday, which was 1,209. We're still in a spike, guys, and we're still gonna have to play by the rules. And I've had some pretty traumatic things happen in relationship to this virus over the last few weeks, and I just want us all to remember that if you're vulnerable, you've got to watch yourself and make sure that you don't get in harm's way. And if you're a potential spreader, you've got to keep your social distance and use your hand sanitizers and wear your face covers to try to protect our senior citizens or our vulnerable patients from this. We've got while we're on the subject, we've got our drive-through going this morning. We can check in a nasal swab. We can check a rapid nasal swab or rapid antibodies. But we can also do the send-off nasal swabs if you're a patient of ours, and the send-off antibodies if you're a patient of ours. The only caveat is if you're not a current patient of ours and you want some of these tests done, you just go through the drive-through and pay cash. One last thing. We have been open for 7 days a week, or we've tried to stay open for 7 days a week for the last 4 or 5 months. And I started doing that, and I was just going to see how it played out with folks and how it worked and everything, and there has been some complications since we started doing that. Like, there's other places in town who have opened back up and opened 7 days a week and stuff like that. So what we've decided to do today is we're going to go ahead and stop the Sunday clinic because we rarely get anybody, or we've been in several weeks where we had nobody or one patient. And really, it's not conducive for me to continue to do that, to pay staff to be here for 4 hours and we only have one patient. So we're going to go ahead and cease on the Sunday schedule, and we're going to keep the Saturday schedule like it is. And we're going to see what happens, and we're going to do that for another few weeks or months and see. The Saturdays seem to be pretty good, so we're going to just keep the Saturdays going and maybe drop the Sundays off. So I apologize, but I'm always having to adjust what we do to meet the demands of the patient and make sure we don't hurt ourselves in the process. Okay, it's a wonderful day. It's a Monday. Everybody have a wonderful day. Give us a call at 706-782-0016 if you need an appointment. You can also use our text line at 706-949-1129, and you can use our website, drtsbeck.com, and you can use our email, office@drtsbeck.com. All of these are ways that you can request an appointment. Please let us know if you're sick and you need us to intervene. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for listening.